Welcome to These Are the Blades of Our Lives, the figure skating show where I talk to you about figure skating like it is drama for your mamas. I have been watching a lot of figure skating. A lot of competitions have been happening, and I have been slowly catching up on all of these competitions. So I saw the John Nicks Cup, I saw the John Nicks Trophy, the Bolero Cup. Japan is having a lot of events. I don't know if I feel like they may be over competing their skaters, but they are having a lot of competition. So I just finally managed to catch up to the Kinoshita event, and then I also saw the Lombardia Trophy. So starting with the John Nicks, I'm making this video a little late, but this was my first introduction to the pairs. Um, to see where they are at for the season. I think the last competition I saw was the French Masters, but that was an internal Fed competition. This was more of an international competition, so it showed me a couple of the pairs where they were at. So at the John Nicks, we had Chelsea Liu and her new partner Ryan Badar. Poor Chelsea Liu. The side by side jumps, I was hoping she could finally overcome that roadblock and land those side by side jumps. No, no, still the same problem with the jumps. But this woman, Chelsea Liu, is amazing when it comes to the twist. Her twist looks so good, especially for a relatively new team. They have an amazing twist. Throws are good, lifts are good. Chelsea is such a good pair skater with that one, you know, major flaw being the side by side jumps, which is such a roadblock for them. And then we also got to see Audrey Chen and Balaz Nagi. This is going to be their second season together. The short program is not bad in terms of layout. However, aside from their twist and side by side jumps, all the other elements need work. I would say all their other elements need work. As a new team, you could see they're not quite in sync in their side by side spin, and you could also see that they lack some connection with each other, but all of these things will come with time. Katie Macbeth and Daniel Parkman are probably the team that surprised me the most in the short program. First off, they are very fast. They are very fast as a pair skater, and their elements are very stable and very clean. I hope the US gives more international competition to this team so that they can get the experience, because the potential is definitely there. We also got to see Elisa Efanova and Misha Metrofanov. They look good in that short program. Yes, that side by side jump is questionable from Alyssa. It's questionable at best. But everything else I feel is competitive and competition ready. The long program, it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. We're gonna get there, but I don't think they're going to the Olympics, because I've been on skating Twitter and everyone is getting their citizenship, but I have not seen any news about Alyssa getting her citizenship. So definitely we're waiting for that to happen. Deanna and Max, we saw Deanna Stiletto and Maxime Deschamps here. The twist, the throw, the side by side spin, the step sequence, the left depth spiral, all look good. Overall, aside from the side by side jump, I that didn't quite work out, everything else worked out for this program. What I don't like about this program is the backflip in the middle of the program. I just feel like that backflip is incredibly disruptive and unnecessary. I'm all for trying new things. I'm all for growth. I'm all for, cool elements. I've never liked the backflip. I don't like when single skaters really do the backflip because the majority of them don't really do it well. The landing is all wonky. So I definitely don't want to see a backflip in pairs. And I feel like this backflip adds nothing to the program. It's abrupt, it's in the middle of the program, it's a full start. More importantly, I need Deanna's hips, thighs, back to make it to Milan in the best shape ever. And I don't feel like this long program. I don't feel like this short program with the flip is helping my cause. The long program, I think they could definitely make it an Olympic moment. It's not there yet, of course. It's so early in the season, but I feel like this is a good choice for them. But we're gonna have to wait and see. But the short program, I love everything except for the backflip, so that's a no for me. And then the Bolero Cup, we finally got to see Lila, Fear, and Lewis Gibson. Ah, they're doing Spice Girl, and I want to love it so much more than I do. And I don't dislike it. And that's saying a lot because I'm not a big fan of a lot of the rhythm dance this season. But I want to love this rhythm dance. And I don't know what's missing. I have to watch a better video of it. I want to love this rhythm dance, but it's just not quite doing it for me yet. But I love the fact that she is going all British. Outfit is the British flag, which I think is pretty cool. The fact that they picked the Spice Girl, the ultimate British girl band, I think that's pretty cool. Um, I think this is sort of like the Rocky program, where it has the potential to bring the audience to their feet if everything goes just right. I don't know if it's the music cut, I don't know if it's the move. It needs work. But it's early in the season, and I know that they can work on it. Then in the free program, I actually saw the scores. I tend to see the scores for the competitions before I actually watch the videos. And so when I saw that they were in second place in the free program, I wondered, did they take a fall? Did they miss an element? And then I saw the free program and I realized it was just a bit messy and all over the place. And I don't really have an opinion of this this free dance for them. Again, I've said this on other videos and I'll continue to say this. IM needs to start outsourcing the choreography of some of their programs. They need to start hiring external choreographers because obviously they're running out of ideas. This program didn't really do anything for me. In second place here, and they won the free dance, was Allison Reed and Selous Amberlas Vilis. Rhythm dance is a no for me. The free dance is not memorable. It is what it is. And then in third place was Holly Harris and Jason Chen. That rhythm dance, I don't hate it. It's growing on me. I think I might like it. Their free dance, they're reusing an old program with some workup. I can see it. I can definitely see it. So at the Kinoshita group cup, we had pairs, men, ice dance, and women. It was a full competition. So the medalists here for the pairs were Rika Mura and Ryuichi Kihara. The silver medalist was Anastasia Meltonkina and Luka Berilova. And in third place was Yuna Nagaoka and Sumitada Muraguchi. For the men, the medalist was Junhwa Cha in first place, Kazuki Tomoto in second place, and then a very surprising Tomoki Hiwatashi in third place. For dance, we had Marie-Gerd Laurent, yeah, and Roman Laga in first place, Amelia Zingras and Vladimir Kolesnik in second place, and Leah Nisset and Autumn Mekalov in third place. For the women, it was Mona Shiba in first place, Kari Sakamoto in second place, and then Saki Miyaki in third place. Listen, the Kinoshita Group Cup 2025 had it all: tension, passion, and drama. So, starting with the pairs, I thought it would be like Isabella Gomez and Alexander Korovin, who would probably make it pretty high up here. They have a lot of good pair quality. However, I always get this coldness from them. I don't get the feeling that they enjoy figure skating, and I've been saying this for a couple of seasons, and I really wish they would start looking like they enjoy figure skating. Also, Daria Danilova and Michael Staba left no impression on me with either of their program. I know they were there, but I have no impression of this pair. I do have an impression of Valentina Plaza and Maximiliano Fernandez. Wow, I enjoyed their programs even with the mistakes. I wish the technical capability of this team match their artistic abilities. They have so much wonderful transitional movement. They are able to tell you a beautiful story. They're so connected with each other. They're in between skatings. I know every season I hop on and on about the in between skating, and the in between skating of these skaters is just exquisite. It's unfortunate that the side by side jump, the throws are so problematic for them. And then Yuna and Sumitada, I know they're working on all their elements. It shows that they're working on all their elements. You can see how much they've grown from last season. Their twists look a little better, but I feel like compared to some of the top teams, they still have a long way to go. Guys, I want to be impartial to Anastasia Meltonkina and Luka Berilava. I really do. But they are making it hard for me. Why do we need to start a bolero on our head? Why? The ice is cold, and I am not a fan of skaters lying on the ice. But now this team wants to put head on the ice. Why? Why is this child's head on the ice? The short program is fine, but the head on the ice started annoying me, and that reduced my enjoyment of the program overall. Like the unnecessariness is what's getting to me. As for the long program, it's safe, it's generic, which in my opinion is a good move. Anastasia and Luca look to be in good shape. The twist is high and well centered. The side by side jumps remain one of their best elements. They There's some work within the connection with each other, but overall, it's a safe, generic program that they can deliver solidly. Listen, this is the Olympic season. Getting your elements consistent and clean is the way to go to the podium. Not everyone can have an Olympic moment. Not everyone can have a program that transcends the moment. Sometimes you get to the top by just being safe and consistent. Riko Miura and Ryuichi Kihara kept their short program because they're still healing. They had a lot of injury. Again, they're playing it safe. Smart move for the Olympic. The only thing with keeping your program from last season is that expectation tends to be more. So we want the technical, the artistry to be clean because you didn't have to learn a whole new program. You're doing the one you have already done, so you should have it down, and it should be better than you had it last season. As for the long program, I was hoping for more. There's nothing wrong with the program, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to add more to it as the season progressed. It was just that I was expecting more from it. That's it. Men was all over the place. with Kalmura continuing to struggle with his jumps. Someone on Twitter said that he should simplify his jump layout until he heals better, and I could not agree more because I know he needs to get these quads, but it's so painful to watch him as he struggles through the process. On a side note, the samurai outfit in the long program is very cool. I would love to see that program in that outfit competed cleanly. It would just be a moment. Jimmy Ma continues the practice of a good short program and not so good long program. At this stage, I'm not asking for a clean program, just two okay programs, like an okay short and an okay long. That's what I would be asking from Jimmy Ma. Tutsuya Saboi is the opposite of Ma. He also continues this process of bombing the short program and then having to fight back in the long program, which puts him at a disadvantage because you can't lose a competition on the short, you can't win a competition in the long program, but you can lose it. You can lose it. And that's what he's been going through. We also saw the senior debut of JQ Lee. This young South Korean skater really surprised me at this event. He was composed and performed two mostly clean programs. Of course, he doesn't have the quads, the stability of some of the other skaters, but to compete under pressure at a senior event and to do so well, really impressive. Sota Yamamoto, another skater coming back from injury. He did his best here. Both programs are basic and in line with what we've seen from him. Nothing new. The triple axel continues to be his nemesis. They are having a long, long battle. Hopefully he could win that battle, but yeah, it was the same. Tomoki Hirotashi, what a surprise. Could this be the season when he gets consistency? I had Tomoki as a long shot outside dark horse for that Olympic spot for the US men, and now I'm not looking so crazy. Listen, he is doing just enough to keep himself in the conversation. I really like the short program for Kazuki Tomono this season. I think the short program has a lot of personality. Kazuki has a lot of personality. I think it's a nice mesh. The long program hasn't grown on me yet. However, I would like to see Kazuki make it to the Olympic. The Japanese men is very messy right now, and it's hard to say which way this will go. Finally, we had the debut of my cha baby, cha cha cha. I love Junhwa Cha's short program. I know that rain in your black eye is overused in figure skating. However, I knew Junhwa Cha would put his own twist to it. I know the jump situation is a work in progress, but I'm already on candle detail. I got this. If I need to empty out several $1.25 tree candle lane, so be it. Guys, I don't love the free yet. I really wanted to love this program at first watch, but I don't. I like it, and I think given time, I will love it. However, not now. I don't love it right off the bat, and it might be due in part to the errors that were made, but we'll have to wait and see. But overall, I have faith in Junhwa Cha in the process that he's going through. So I definitely think, I definitely think this program will grow and we will get a full picture of what he imagined. And then finally, we got to the women. Saki Miyake is not really a skater that I'm that familiar with because the Japanese women are so deep that it's hard. It's sort of similar to the situation that was going on with Russia, where it's hard just to get out of your country to compete. So I had never actually seen her compete that much. But there's a lot of potential there. She's definitely got that basic Japanese skating skill that I love so much, that's so inherently to them. Some good knee bend. Consistency is going to have to come up, but overall, what an amazing find. I'm definitely going to be looking out for Saki now moving forward. Kaori Sakamoto made her debut for this season here. I like both programs on Kaori this season. I always put skaters like Kari, like Alyssa in my I don't really worry about them category because I feel like they're going to get the job done. This outing shows where Kaori is, which is at the start of the season. And what I'm hoping is for her to pace herself to slowly, slowly build until we reach the Olympic. Like, there's no way to go out all guns blazing right off the bat. I feel like it's simpler to just gradually make the progress that needs to be made. Again, Kaori is that kind of skater that needs to settle into her program as the seasons go by. And I feel like she's done this season a lot faster than the previous season. You can tell she's trying to connect more with the music. She's trying to emote more. She's trying to, showcase the program in a way that allows the audience and the judges to be an active participant. And I really appreciate that growth for her. And then we get to Mona Shiba, who's keeping her short program. I love that short program last season. I love it this season. Again, she's playing it safe. And I think for an Olympic season, that's not a bad idea to play it safe. Oh my God, Monet. Mona Shiba is a skater after my own heart in terms of aesthetic, in terms of musicality, in terms of her spins, in terms of her edge work. There's so many factors that I do like about Mona. The only thing that I will have to say is that those jump rotations, she needs to work on the height, the elevation, the speed going into her jump so that she is not ding with those under rotation. And I feel like that will be the only limitation to her this season is that rotation. Overall, this competition was quite amazing. And it was good to see all of the skaters that were actually competing here. Then we also had the Lombardia happening here, which also was quite amazing. Starting with the men, Kirilo Mazak, who just earned a spot to the Olympic for Ukraine. Technical level at this event showed his capability, and I'm so glad that he kept that technical level up, which allowed him to earn the spot. Matteo Rizzo post-surgery jumps look good because this is post-surgery, especially the triple axel. The short program is okay with room to grow during this season. The song is a little generic. The free program was difficult to watch. With only the triple flip and the triple loop being clean, all the other jumps had errors. I had to watch this program again, and oh my goodness, oh my God, that was difficult. And then we had Maxime Nemov. The short program is lovely. The strength and the courage that it must take this young man to step on the ice. I have nothing but the utmost respect for this young man. And this free program that he showed here, very respectable. The quad style looked really good. The triple axel looked really good. So did the triple Lutz triple toe. The triple flip looks good. There was a lot in this program, not just in terms of the technical, but the musicality, his posture, his position. You can definitely tell he's got that balletic line to some of his movement that I find to be very pleasing. Again, if Maxime can continue along this path, he would make the decision that much harder for the US, decision makers in terms of who they're gonna send to the Olympic. More Kalmura. Oh my God. There's a cool factor to Kalmura's short program that I feel if he can skate that short program clean will definitely resonate with the audience. I feel like that long program with that really cool outfit has so much potential, but the struggle on the jump, all I can think about is I really want to see this program skated cleanly. Adam Sion Hemfa, the short program outfit needs to be burned to liberate Adam from the negative energy affecting his jumps. I'm going to put the blame on that hideous outfit. I believe the minute that we burn that outfit, Adam will be liberated. The jumps in the short program is okay, but the ugly costume is so distracting that I don't even know what to do. As for the free, I have a feeling that I will grow to like this free, even with the black backflip, which I think is better merge into the program as a whole. This was not a great competition for Adam. He literally had a fall on 2/3 of the jumps. The only real impressive clean jumps was the triple sow Euler double sow and then the triple axel double axel were the only impressive clean jumps in his jumping pass. Everything else was a little messy. Then we had Shun Soto. He continues his mental struggle in the short program. We know he could do it, but it's just not coming together. This is another event where Shun had to come back in the free program. And I mean, what a comeback was it? But I always feel like you're losing so much in that short program because you have to struggle to make your way back. First, his Firebird program has Olympic potential. With a repeat performance that includes the quad lutz, the clean triple axel, the clean quad toe, triple toe, the clean quad toe, and then a triple axel Euler triple salchow. If he can do everything clean in that Firebird program, I could see him bringing the audience to their feet. However, because he was so far behind in the short program, it was just not enough for him to make the podium. And I feel like that's going to be a continuous theme for these skaters who bomb one or the other of their program, is they're going to fall just a little short of that podium. Nikolai Momola is giving us Devo level drama in the short program with an ice drop death to end it all. I love his long life, his long lines. I love how dramatic he is. I love the fact that Nikolai is like, I'm going full Devo this season and is giving us drama both in the long and in the short program. The quads were a little problematic at this event, but I really did love his triple Lutz Euler, his quad Lutz Euler triple Salchow. It shows you the stability of his jumps when he's able to land them cleanly. So again, the long program wasn't effortless. There were a lot of mistakes, but the potential is definitely there. Yuma Kageyama completing that beautiful triple axel mid leg cramp was amazing. He is starting to settle down and feel that short program. He's starting to really capture the nuance of the program, the fun, funkiness of the program. You're really starting to see it on his face and his movement, and it's really wonderful to see. I don't even know what to say about that long program that has not already been said. This is the definition of an Olympic program. It's incredibly well choreographed. Everything is on the music. Every moment counts. Even the simple spread eagle where he's hugging himself and he has that delightful smile on his face. there is just a joy that resonates from his soul to his body to us, the audience. That's beautiful to watch. And he also technically was very sound here. We got a beautiful quad sow out of him. We got a nice triple axel Euler, triple sow cow. We also saw the triple flip, triple loop, which was like, whoop, amazing. I mean, he did have like a hand down on the quad toe, and then the last triple axel wasn't great, but we can only go up from here as the season progresses, and I'm really looking forward to see how he does. Ilya Malanin, the jumps in the short program are beautiful. Some of the lightest jumping I've seen from him in a while. There are some cool movements in the short program that plays to his strength, and I really like to see that, when choreographers have a vocabulary of movement for skaters that perfectly suits them. And I feel like some of these movements are really well suited to Ilya. Now, the free program, I would like to say that this program is a program that Ilya seems to really like. He really believes in it and he's really passionate about it. And I think it's a program that he can probably deliver well. Overall, I felt like there was a lot of hand movements and nothingness in the short program, and I feel like that sort of carried on to the long program. Technically speaking, this is probably going to be fairly easy for him, but I'm not going to sit here and say either of his programs are Olympic next level program. Again, this is very early in the season, so you never know what's going to happen. So I was on Twitter, and it seems like there was a lot of backlash, a lot of comments about his program, and Ilya did not, I guess he felt like we people didn't understand his art. He felt like he was being unfairly criticized, which is understandable. You put your heart and your soul into something, and you personally connect with it on such a deep level that it's hard for you to understand why other people can't see it. But what I will say is, as a performer, as an entertainer, as a public figure, you have to understand how to take criticism, let it be a positive aspect for you, and then move forward. I think Ilya should meet with Jason and get a little more knowledge from Jason. I think that would help a lot. At this event, pairs really amazed me. I was impressed by how good everyone's twist look. Starting with Anna Velisi and Martin Bidoff. They placed third here, and they were such a pleasant surprise for me. The twists, lifts, the musical connections were all good in this short program. And in the long program overall by Anna and Martin was so enjoyable. I was so pleasantly surprised. So in second place is one of my favorite teams, Rebecca Gallardi and Filippo Ambrosini. Oh, but I don't like this short program. It is a little too on the nose. I feel like this is a pair who's had such amazing, incredible short program, and this was not what I was expecting from them. I was expecting something more. So this kind of made me sad a little. The long program is better. At this point, there is no cure for their side-by-side jumps. So I think putting them at the start of the program to get rid of them is a good idea in terms of layout, because then they can just focus on performing the rest of the program. So I did like that idea from them. The winner here was Sarah Conti and Niccolo Machi. Really understood the assignment. This is my favorite of their short program to date. Their twist has never looked better. They The throw was huge. The ice coverage in their lifts is better. The long is a little predictable. But nonetheless, the program is lovely. Their elements look so good so early in the season. Other than the loss of stability in that last lift, everything is really good. The this could these two programs could definitely be a moment for them on home ice. The only thing is I'm asking, can they maintain this level throughout the whole season? For dance, I saw the result as I normally do before I saw the competition, and my first thought was, oh no, what happened to um, Catherine Kozov and Catherine Mazov and Daniel Mazek? Did they fall? I had to watch the event to get my answer. So we also saw Maria Kazakova make her comeback here with her new partner, Vladislav Kaznikis. And I like their music choice for the rhythm dance. I feel like you can't go wrong with Cher. I really like the music for their free dance as well. So I do think this pair has a lot of potential. So here we had Marie Dupaye and Thomas Nabas with their No Doubt rhythm dance, which is one of my favorite this season. However, they continue to struggle with their twizzles, and add to the fact that they have no support from the French Federation. I don't see them moving up this season or even next season. I really like their free dance. Their lifts are interesting and difficult. The program is unique. But again, this is a pair that I feel like that's going to get buried and overlooked. We saw Katerina Wolfskin and Dmitry Tezwarsky. They went full on Backstreet Boy. Oh, the music theme. I really can't. Yep, their rhythm dance was full on Backstreet Boys. Yeah, tell me why ain't nothing but anyhow. Their Kill Bill free program, however, I think it's great. The choreography is cool. Their speed and connection to each other makes for an easy watch. Um, all of the struggle that Katrina had doing her partnership with Jeffrey, that always broke my heart. So it's really nice to see her thriving in this new partnership and really starting to come into her own. So Katerina Maskova and Danielle Masek, they have a rock theme rhythm dance. I see potential. The lift is not great, but everything else does give you the rebel without a cause feeling that rock is supposed to invoke. So it's not bad. When I saw they were in third place in the free, I thought they made a major error. However, other than the ugly sliding move in the middle of their program, I could not find any other major error. And I was wondering, is this their program from their last season as a junior? I was surprised they were in second place here. But I don't really love either of their programs, so maybe it is understandable. The winner here was Ava Pate and Logan Bai. Seemed like such a sweet all-American couple next door. I am not sure if rock and roll is really in the wheelhouse of Ava and Logan. What I will say is that they are very fast on the ice. The Lion King free dance is fun. It's hard to go wrong with the Lion King. It's a happy, everyone loves the soundtrack. So it's happy, it's fun, it's Lion King. It is what it is. This pair is not really a pair that really does anything for me. I think they seem like really nice kids. Their skating is really nice, but that's just where it leaves me at. Then finally, the women. Julia Lovesnick, the short program dress and head accessory. Yes, I was here for it. Yes. Gia Quinn Isaac, the short program was a lot better than I was expecting. And I do feel like this is a skater that grows every season. and she comes from a non-winter sport federation, and I always love to see those federation invest in skaters and really watching them grow. Olivia Lisko had a lovely short program here with big, beautiful, powerful jumps. Again, possible girthy jumper that I need to watch out for. Ekaterina Karakova. I really like this short program for her. It shows her maturity both as a skater and as a young woman. It is too bad about the jump rotation. Also, the Moulin Rouge for her, even the dramatic death on the ice, I think it works. Again, and this is what I always harp about. This is a skater that went from cutesy cute to cutesy sexy to now mature, passionate. You can see a clear trajectory of her career, and you could see where she's growing, where she's experimenting, where she's trying new things. And I love to see that for skaters. Unfortunately, that tech caller went for Karakova. Listen, there was not a jump that was left on call. Her coach was pissed and gave the judges a thumb down and the kiss and cries. He is feisty. He was like, not my student. What the hell is with these scores? But oh my God, there's not a single jump that was not called. The triple Lutz got an under. All triple Lutz, every triple Lutz she did was under rotated, which to be fair, you could tell with the naked eye that it was. If the jump wasn't under rotated, then she was getting a cue. Then it was a fall. Yeah, the tech caller was on that extra Sabrina Espresso for her jumps. Josephine, I'm a survivor. Even though that's not one of my favorite songs for skating, I just felt like it suited her so well because we know she was going to go to the Olympics. She was looking for that Olympic berth. It didn't quite happen, but Josephine is a survivor and she's gonna keep on going. Oh my God. She's out here giving us Celine Dion with all of the emotion, with all of this drama, and she's still not gonna be at the Olympic. I'm sorry, I'm having a moment. Rino Matsuki, oh my goodness, that inside edge of hers is divine. It's like the skating deity said, her skating is too divine. We need jump and consistency to be a problem. Her hand movement, posture, glide, flow, just amazing. But the jumps, the consistency, the falling, I guess it balances out because we really cannot have everything. Sooyoung Kim from South Korea, that jump technique, you know, the where the skater goes into a jump and they do a full 90-degree bow to the ice. It's not only unpleasant to look at, but it's very hard on the skater's knees, hip, and back. And poor Seon Kim has that jump technique. This skater has some lovely qualities, but that jump technique is not one of them. The issue with her jumps becomes so apparent in the long program because you're seeing everything getting a cue. Why? Because she has no speed going into the jump because she's making a 90 degrees bow and she does no ice coverage and she's got no speed going out of the jump. So that's why you're seeing like the triple Lutz, carrot, Q, triple loop, Q, triple, everything is being called because there's not enough momentum to lift that jump to where it needs to be because of her technique, which is very unfortunate. Lara Naki Goodman is such a unique skater. She gets so committed to the character and performance of her program without giving up on her technical difficulties. Lara is why I fight so hard for longevity in the sport. Laura now has a triple toe combination in her short, making her more competitive on the latter stages of her career. I know a triple toe is not the most difficult combination, but she was able to add that combination to the latter part of her career because she had that time and chance to mature and grow. But more than that, Lara now has a skating integrity that she has slowly earned over years of hard work. Listen, the jaw program was so much more than I imagined. The music cut, the program layout, the spins, everything worked. The technical layout is also competitive, aside from the triple toe single axle. But other than that, she's slowly up her technical capability to make her competitive. I cannot wait to see this on Olympic home ice and for us to have a reign of baby shark dolls. I would love to see that. Alyssa has a similar plan to last season, which is like an emotional short soft short program, which she is now changing because unfortunately this singer of her short program was arrested because the body of a young 15-year-old woman was found in his Tesla. So I believe that Alyssa is now in the process of changing her short program. I'm very glad to see that. So it's a short, emotional, soft program and then fun, party long program. The problem with this method is that it really rarely do we get a sequel that is better than the original. Last season's short program was a moment. This season's short program was okay. So the fact that she's changing it, I'm perfectly okay with. So the long program is a Lady Gaga medley, which left me conflicted. I'm not crazy about the first song. The first half of the program is pretty empty, yet her packaging is fabulous. I hope for this to become an Olympic medal, a moment. We also knew that she was skating with one old boot and one new boot. And so, again, this is not skating under ideal condition or best condition. So, definitely, there's a lot of places for this program to grow. And even with the boots problem, jumps like the triple flip, the triple loop, the triple sow, all look pretty good and sound. So imagine how much better they will be when both of her boots are comfortable. So overall, Alyssa has some work to do. Sarah has such beautiful jumps. Like Sarah Everhart has such beautiful jumps. Powerful, smooth, purposeful. The layout of the program, I feel, plays to her strength. The layout of the short program plays to her strength. The long program packaging is a miss for me. There are interesting moments in the long program. However, with this being the Olympic season, as a whole, the long program doesn't really work for me. I lean more towards the short program. For me, the triple loop and the triple lutz triple toe are the highlight for me of her program. Her jumping technique is quite beautiful. Amni Nakai going for the triple axel in her senior debut is a smart move. Right now, Amni has nothing to lose and a possible Olympic spot to gain. The short program still feels a little juniorish from her. The free is more refined. This is a lovely, easy to digest program with movement, with a lot of movements that are placed on key accent of the music, so I really like it. With it being this early in the season, I do feel like her jumps look pretty good, but the question becomes, can she continues on this path? So she had a fall on the triple axel, which was not necessarily a big issue. Like, and there were some nice highlighted moments, like the triple lutz, triple toe, quite nice. The triple lutz, double axel, definitely a good point gainer. I feel that can make up for the the triple axel, even when she does take a fall on it. All in all, Omni is that dark horse who's just watching all the other Japanese women. And there's a lot of them, and it's like, I'm coming. She's coming. And then Rion Simayuchi, the improvement in her musical connection is nice to see. Her skating skills are great. She's performing to the audience more. Her ice coverage in that long program is amazing. That quad toe is still cooking. It's not quite done yet, but all the other jumps are ready to serve. The double axel triple toe to open the program was huge. The triple lutz triple toe, and then the triple flip double axel double toe combinations are solid. The Japanese women are so stressful for my heart because there's so many skaters to root for, and there is only 3 spots. There are only 3 spots in so many Japanese women that we can possibly root for. But these were all of the competitions that I've watched this season and my thoughts on the skaters and where they are. And there's, I think, 2 major competitions happening this season. So I'll have more videos to post for you guys. But you guys just let me know in the comment, what did you think of all of these events? Have you gotten to watch all this event? What do you think is going to happen this season? Are you as emotionally invested in the Japanese women as I am? Let me know in the comments.